Hey, it's Neville here. A new paradigm in writing is starting to emerge. And it used to be a writer like Hemingway would go off for 2 or 3 years and create a book that was a masterpiece. Now it seems that writers are more putting out small little pieces of content like tweets, seeing what works, and then composing those into larger pieces. This writing process has also dominated the comedy world. It used to be that comedians like Mark Normand would go off and do 2 or 3 spots a night in different cities and try to see what makes audiences laugh. But now what they're doing is just putting out tweets and seeing how many retweets that sentence gets to tell if it's funny or not. Now, this isn't like some necessarily new concept. Writers like Hemingway used to use friends and editors as test subjects for their writing. So they'd say, read these paragraphs or read these pages or read these sentences and kind of gauge their reaction if they were interested or not. But now you can do that with a whole audience of people who are technically going to be your readers instead of this small subset of your friends. I've noticed this extensively in my own writing also. It used to be that I would pick a topic and spend 2 or 3 days just working on that article and hammering it out. And then this whole crop of SEO tools came about to where you can see what people are actually searching inside the search engines. So then my process started to be I would pick a topic, then take those subtopics that people would talk about, and then fill in those fields. Nowadays, the writing process is more like I just tweet a bunch of random stuff, see what hits, and then write about that. And then I can make a video about that. Then I can make a podcast about that by first testing out the kernel of truth that's really working. You can see this pattern emerging on video also with platforms like TikTok where you put out short videos. People will make TikTok videos that are really short, and if one thing sticks, maybe there's something in it that they can turn into a larger video that would go on a platform like YouTube. This is a common thing that you would see on Saturday Night Live. They would try a bunch of sketches each week, and then something just totally nails it. It just sticks the landing. Kind of like that What Is Love song where they go, "What is love? Baby, don't hurt me." You know those guys? So that sketch was just an individual sketch that then repeated over and over and over. And every time they repeated it, it was a hit. And so they thought, maybe we can make that into a movie. And that turned into Night at the Roxbury. I assume the next logical step in this progression will be an AI that is able to tell you what is going to do well and what is not before you even publish it. So this kind of already exists with sentiment analysis, and every single platform like Google, Amazon AWS, and Microsoft Azure already have sentiment analysis tools. You can even try them for free on the web. And they can tell you if a sentence is happy or positive or negative or sad or discriminating or anything like that. They can automatically already tell you that. But what if the AI starts getting good, involved with, OpenAI, GPT-3, and it starts getting so good that it can tell you, hey, what if you just moved this around in this tweet and sent it out? I bet it would do better. That is probably going to be the next logical progression this takes from here. There's already established visual cortex systems that do this. Like the VAS system from 3M is a visual attention system that is based off your visual cortex, so it can kind of predict what a person's eyes will look at when given an image. So take these ketchup ads, for instance. You can see that in this Heinz ketchup ad that people look at certain parts of it first, and then you can even see layer by layer what the neural network is seeing. Even better, I ran this man in the Hathaway shirt ad through the visual attention system, and it knows through thousands of examples of human eye tracking that humans are first drawn to eyes, or maybe eye singular in this case. When the AI gets good enough, imagine being able to bang out a couple of tweets and it automatically optimizes that tweet, then tries it again, then auto-optimizes it even more. So by the time you publish it, it'd be super optimized to go out in the world and potentially be viral. Anyhow, I just wanted to notify you of this new method of writing. I have personally found it very helpful and quite enjoyable, actually. It was always tough work to go take a topic and just write about it without testing it out in the real world first. I'm not saying it's the only way to write, but it is just another way to write that if you're not sure about a certain article, maybe you can test it first on the web and see what happens before you even embark down that road. So my name is Neville Medora. I hope you enjoyed this little tidbit. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hey, how was that video? Did you like it? Well, I thought it was pretty awesome, but what you're going to think is really awesome is one of these other videos. So we have a lot of videos that you can watch. You could binge them like Netflix. You can watch them whenever you want. You can listen to them in the background. They're pretty awesome. So why don't you click one of them, check out some of our other stuff, and tell us what you think about it.